I don't think Israelis will be safe until Palestinians are free, and they both need that.
Right. So that's such a disappointing turn always. Go ahead, Sabreena. I know you have things to say.
I was just going to say that last part of the interview is where, I want us to focus on this perpetuation of the tropes, right? That war on terror trope that I said that is used, that's so convenient for Israel, that when he says Israelis cannot ever truly be safe until Palestinians are free, on the surface, it sounds like he's saying such a good thing. Palestine should be free. Palestinians should be free. But what he's saying is that it's really about Israelis being safe because Palestinians are inherently terrorists or violent people. And, us oppressing them or us occupying them makes them really violent, like caged animals. And in order for us to be safe, we need to free them.
You can't be in community with the people you're in community with. Brad Lander goes to JFREJ events. He talks to massive crowds of anti-Zionists in New York City. That's who he hangs out with. He seems very comfortable in those spaces, and they've been remarkably welcoming of him. And some Palestinian activists have been as well.
I think, Matt, you made a really good point when you said that, he's talking to the parents of... He's essentially like a politician for the uncles and aunties, the Facebook crowd. That's who he speaks to. But what's been proven, like especially with what we've seen with New York politics and the people who have won, the really radical, like compared to him, there's a reason why he lost, right? And there's a reason why even some of the recent wins have been people who are quite radical. One of them, I've forgotten her name, but wasn't she arrested at one of the campuses?
Yeah, probably
right?
Daria Lisa Chevalier or Claire Valdez.
Yeah.
Let's be clear, though. Brad Lander did beat Dan Goldman, in the recent primary.
The very Zionist,
Yeah. So he's, he lost the mayoral election, but he's, he beat out a far, far worse.
Yes.
I just don't think that his politics reflects the current public sentiment.
No.
I feel like he's behind the times. And I think what we're seeing in New York, this kind of shift, is the people have spoken and they have proven that they are more radical in their thinking. They are more revolutionary in their thinking. Even the fact that he had to say, what I believe to be genocide. The fact that he had to say that as opposed to what, every human rights organization in the last 3 years has described as genocide. Some of this language, and I am in the business of language, right? So I pick up on these things, narratives and narrative building and narrative making, and the ordinary layperson might not pick up on these things. But this all becomes part of your psychological kind of manipulation or, understanding of things. So that's why I find people like him to actually be controlled opposition. I do understand the functionality of people like him, so I empathize with that position, but we get further away from freedom, democracy, revolution because of people like him.